Don't draw on your hands. RJ.
I need a helper hand.
A helper hand. Okay. Yay. Hi, this is MK Fleming, Coach MK from Another Mother Runners Train Like a Mother Club. That's www.trainlikeamother.club. And this is my helper, RJ Santa. Come here, dude. Come. Really? Show him your hands. Show him your hands. Great. Yay! We are all in the Christmas spirit in our house. Oh my gosh, we are not actually going to foam roll tonight because it's Friday, we're taking a bit of a break. There's a snowstorm moving in. My husband is stuck in Pittsburgh, and it's going to be a crazy night if we don't have bacon with Daddy first thing in the morning on Saturday morning. So Daddy's not off the plane yet. And this is the question I'm going to be answering every 10 minutes from now until probably Monday morning. So pray for MK. But before I want to make a point, since we're not going to foam roll, we're about to commence Slumber Party Part 2 to keep everyone sane. I wanted to give an update. Chill. Where are my helpers? Where's the helper? Where's the helper?
I'm a helper too.
Right, but RJ was going to be my helper. My first helper. You be my second helper.
There's 2 helpers.
2 helpers. All right, but are you both going to draw?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to
draw.
draw.
2 helper hands.
2 helper hands. Good. 3 helper hands. 3 helper hands. Here, can you write the number right here? I wanted to this is where we're going to put it. I'll tell you what number to write in just a minute. No, we're not going to write on hands. We already took baths. Thank you, RJ. Go wash your hands, dude. I love you. Go wash those hands. Go wash those hands. No, you don't have to wash your hands, Shiloh. For once, you're the clean one. I know, right? You want to show them your owl? RJ. Guys. All right. See what I'm talking about? It is wild in here tonight. RJ, if you're going to help me, let's do it now.
I'm not helping. I'm sorry. I have to wash my hands. How can you open this?
So much for that. No, you do not need more chapstick. You do not need more lipstick, Shiloh. I love you. Leave that thing shut. Well, a few days ago, I put on my Facebook page, and we didn't really advertise it. I mean, other than putting it on my Facebook page. And when asked, I said, I'm leaving Another Mother Runner. My employment is going to end at December 31st. And we built these really... Nope, you wait your turn now. Either you're going to help me or you're going to be quiet. So, I said, all of these beautiful plans and programs that we built, didn't want them going to waste, but the biggest thing we were afraid of was the people sharing them and not seeing that as stealing. So, in the Christmas spirit, we decided, since I'm not going to be supporting these plans at all after December, because that would be completely unethical, said, what can we do? I said, well, if people are going to pass them around anyway, we might as well ask for a charitable donation. If you make a charitable donation and forward the receipt to mk@anothermotherrunner.com, $30 per plan or $125 for a year of monthlies, then I will answer one question per plan or whatever, which is, again, is very generous. It's not real support. I'm not acting in a coaching capacity. I'm the person who wrote the plans and can answer one question if you choose to execute it on your own at some point in the future. I thought that was pretty generous. I didn't really expect anyone to do it. I kind of wanted to make them feel like a butthead for stealing. It's really stealing our intellectual property and hard work. And I had no idea what to expect when I did it, when I threw it out there, and I'm kind of overwhelmed. I want you to stop for a second because I'm still kind of like gasping. It's apropos that my son was in his Santa Claus pajamas tonight because in 4 days, guess how much money we've raised for the Blue Bench and for Project Semicolon together. The Blue Bench is an immediate response and advocacy and ongoing therapeutic services for victims of sexual assault in the local Denver area. It's one it's very, very close to my heart. I do a lot of work with this organization and all kinds of fundraising for it because I'm a 2-time sexual assault and rape survivor myself. I want to make sure these resources are available to anyone that might need them. Project Semicolon is a suicide prevention, a nonprofit that is really near and dear to the heart of one of the founders of Another Mother Runner, Miss Dimity McDowell Davis. So I said if you give $30 per plan to either the Blue Bench or Project Semicolon. I would answer one. I would support with one. I'd be generous enough to reward that honesty by answering one question going forward. And I literally called the Excel file where I'm storing all the names and the plans that were purchased. I'm calling it the nice list. If you come at me with a question for a plan that you did not purchase, you're going on the naughty list. Yep, I won't answer that question, so I have a record of who you are, what you bought, which plans you have, and I will go and the receipts to go back and double check it. So, you know, not that I think that anybody that would make that purchase, but you never know that somebody like buys $30 plan and then all of a sudden is asking me questions about 5 of the other plans. Like, I'm not going to be having any of that. So, all that just to say, come here, I'm going to whisper a number in my little helper's ear. Have you had your guess how much money we raised? Total for Project Semicolon and the Blue Bench.
Oh my God!
I know, can you write that number down?
Yes. How do you spell?
Here, first we're going to do now how to make the dollar sign. Okay, no, this is a dollar sign. That's okay.
Oh, that dollar sign.
That dollar sign. That looks like a check, though. All right, so we're gonna work this out. Hang on. All right, can you write that number? RJ, can you help the helper?
RJ, want to help?
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
600,000.
Not 600,000, sweet girl. $6,000. We've raised $6,000 between Project Semicolon and the Blue Bench in the 5 days now since that announcement. And I am overwhelmed. I am humbled, and I kind of feel like the butthead now for presuming that, you know, all I was trying to do was stop theft, and instead y'all showed me, and you proved me wrong, that you're amazing, amazing, amazing individuals, and I'm so sorry I underestimated you. I let a couple of real buttheads over the last 2 years kind of sour me in a way, and I was thinking of those buttheads when I put this together, because, you know, the fact that these plans are passed around is really hurtful to the people that create them, especially journalists, anyone that's been affected by the downturn in the print, in the journalism or the print media industry. Feels pretty strongly about this. It's something to think about, and therefore, it's not something I probably would have considered much until I worked closely with Dimity and Sarah, and now their opinions are kind of absorbed as my own. So I was a little cynical going into this, thinking, you know, if I get $30 and one person tells the truth, that's good enough.
I'm just looking.
6,000.
Oh, there we go.
Selling $30 plans and $125 plans. Some people have come at me with a much bigger number and said, here, you know, this is for all your hard work. Thank you. This is what you mean to me. Giving it to, or one person in particular made a very generous donation to the Blue Bench in my name, knowing my history, and said, I just want the right to email you once in a while and say hi. And I'm like, you didn't have to pay for that, but I appreciate it. A lot of people did that, actually, not with huge donations, but just saying, I would like to talk to you in the future, so I gave $30 to the Blue Bench. So all that just to say, you can always talk to me in the future, man. You always can. I'm not going to support those plans beyond like a question here or there. That's for sure, but that's out of respect to another mother runner. It'd be completely unethical to formally coach those plans once I'm separated from the company. But like, this is just amazing. This is just amazing. That's a Christmas miracle. You guys are amazing. You proved me wrong. The little cold black part of my heart, you guys warmed it right back up again, and I want to say thank you. Thank you very, 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 very much for that. So, there's still time. If you guys want to do more, like, let's make that list as long as possible. If you know more people that want more stuff, you know what? I'll support all of this through the holidays. So, let's make my heart let's make my heart bigger and softer as though that was possible. $6,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're totally amazing. I'm overwhelmed. My mind is blown, and I love you guys forever. Thank you, thank you, thank
Hey,
you.
you guys. I also have a challenge for you.
What's your challenge?
Over here. So these words that I wrote are incorrect, and I want to correct them. If you guys know how to correct some of them, just put it on.
Oh, did you do a word scramble? You smart girl.
Yeah. So this one's mom, it's not spelled right. This one's you, it's not spelled right. This one's not, it's not spelled right. This one's two, it's not spelled right. This one's no, it's not spelled right. And this one is dad, it's not spelled right. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to figure out to get right. The first one. Which one do I have to put in the middle? And I mixed up the two M's. One's supposed to go in the back, that's correct. One's supposed to go in the front, that's correct. If you said the O goes in the middle, and if you said this M goes in the back and this M goes in the front, you are correct. I will write Mom.
Not to interrupt, Gretchen Gibson, I love you more!
And I'll write. This was the correct way if you answered this.
Yay!
And now you. It is spelled O-U-Y. We need to fix everything. The O and U are okay, but we have to fix the Y. Where does that go?
Does it go in the front?
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah.
And let's erase that and make
You are my delight, Cheyenne. I love you so much.
you. And our next one is not. Oh no. It's spelled O-N-T. How will we fix that? Oh, I think I know. Only if I erase this and this. The T is great where it is, but I need the N and the O for not to be. The N is supposed to be right here. The O is supposed to be right here.
Yay!
And there we got it.
Good.
So now our next one is 2. Oh no. We have O-T. How will we fix that? Oh, just switch it around. That's better. So, the next one you guys are going to guess. If you have a comment, put it on the thing for this.
Yep. I think Cheyenne needs her own Twitch channel. I think she kind of does too. My husband and I have actually talked about that.
And our word is spelled like this. Now, we're doing no, the same thing as 2. Our last one's a very tricky one.
Very tricky, you guys.
So, I'm going to write no right here. And our last one's very tricky. Dad. And they're not in the right places.
But it is a word. It says add.
Yes.
Is that why it's tricky?
That's why it's tricky. It's not add. It's dad. That's why it's tricky.
Yay.
And the only thing we have to change is this D. These two are fine.
We're going to put the A in the middle.
But put the A in the middle and that will
Did you burp? Excuse me.
that will do it.
That will do it.
And our tricky word is going to be fixed. You did all the words correctly.
Yay! I know she can too. She's smart. I had no idea this was going to happen, by the way. I just asked her to help me write the number down to see if she knew 6,000 and the dollar sign. Proud of you. Come here. Thank you. Yep. Yay!
And maybe next time I could do another one of these challenges. Maybe there'll be hard ones like about, or it could be a longer one like vision.
That's a good one. We can practice some tonight. Smart girl.
Okay, I'll practice some tonight.
We love you
We love you
so much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your generosity. Thank you for all your support. And keep it rolling in for Project Semicolon and the Blue Bench. Yay! Dimwitty's going to be so surprised when she comes back from vacation, right? Yay, yay, yay! Yay, yay, yay! This is good news! Yay, yay, yay! Over half of this money, by the way, was for Project Semicolon. More, it's like 75% for Project Semicolon and 1/4 for the Blue Bench. Yay! Love you guys. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow for some strength, some foam rolling, and maybe another lesson, especially if my husband's not been able to make it back from Pittsburgh. Then we're going to be doing all kinds of things to keep the kids entertained.